I'm Jim.
And I'm Rosie.
And this is Cruising Sea Venture. Join us and our new crew members Blake and his brother Barkley
as we cruise our home, Sea Venture, wherever she may take us.
After our quick transit from Washington to Alaska, we knew that we now needed to overcome Alaska's requirements for COVID-19. And the most logical way to do that was to meet the 14-day quarantine, which would include our transit time. But we were about 6 days early into Alaska. So we decided to spend a few days in Foggy Bay and a couple more days in Bullhead Cove, just north of Foggy Bay, before proceeding on to Ketchikan on our 14th day of quarantine.
That's the entrance to Foggy Bay, or the way we came in. And if we can get past the sun there. Sun, did you hear that? It was foggy when we came in, and it has cleared up and the sun is out. And now you can see this is just a really beautiful part of the world. There's one other boat here with us. And this is the Foggy Bay anchorage.
In Foggy Bay.
Wow.
A black bear on the beach this morning.
We just sat down. Oh.
Who's going to apparently lay down in the grass behind the rock.
After 10 days, it's really nice to walk on solid land again. There's a storm kicking up in the Strait Sound out there. Dixon entrance in the next day or so, this afternoon and tomorrow. So we just came to check out this opening, and it's about mid-tide. The tide's coming in. And Sea Venture is tucked over there, and we have the tender over there right now. We just pulled it up and just wanted to walk a little bit. This is the anchorage. We lost our neighbors earlier today. They cruised out. Now check this out.
Yeah.
This is the outer Foggy Bay area, and then Dixon entrance beyond that. In order to use up some of our quarantine time, we took the dinghy over to Very Inlet, which is attached to Foggy Bay, and explored the 3-mile deep inlet.
Look up here at the current.
We have some rapids up here. Holy crap!
We're not paddling our way back out of this, so the motor better work.
That's right.
Otherwise we're waiting 6 hours, right?
Exactly. This is like a lagoon back here.
What?
It's like a lagoon. Look at this current. Woo!
I'm gonna throttle up a little, okay?
All right. Woo! Yesterday, after it rained pretty much all day, we just hunkered down inside. We noticed that these streams it developed into pretty full flowing streams. So we're going to go check them out this morning before we take off. What looks like an old mooring barrel on the beach
that buoy
here.
would have been underwater just to help keep the chain off the bottom, and then rope up to the surface with a couple balls on top.
Yep, and then this stuff is all growth on this rope. It's too bad it's here. Interesting, but also would be nice to get it removed. Here's Sea Venture in Foggy Bay. We found another stream we didn't notice yesterday.
See the green moss? This is what I think is draped over that tree.
Oh, yeah. Hey everyone, we have finished our exploration of Foggy Bay, and now we're going to move on.
Yep, we're not going to go very far, like 5 nautical miles today.
But
to another big bay to go spend a night or two exploring.
Go see what we find.
Yeah, it's been great here in Foggy Bay all by ourselves, frankly. But
yep. Moving
cool.
on.
Yep. After leaving Foggy Bay, we traveled only about 5 nautical miles to Bullhead Cove, where we spent a couple more days of our quarantine time exploring. Even with the fish in the water, we're feeling the swells that are coming off of Dixon Entrance after the storms of the last couple days. The wind that's kicked up over the last couple days. And still going for a ride here. After getting settled into our anchorage at Bullhead Cove, we had an opportunity to explore the little islets and islands and bays all around the area, including going to the neighboring cove, Kah Shakes Cove, which is another anchorage just to the south of Bullhead Cove. Huh.
This is the inner bay. Kah Shakes, I think, Bay? The inner bay?
With like this really, really fine sand that's so soft you
sink in it.
About 3 inches when you take a step. It's just like powdery sand.
And it was plain mud where we got out the tender, but that's okay. Here's the bay, and at high tide, which it is not right now, you can take a tender through here and make your way to the outer waterway.
anchored, we saw a bear on the beach, but he was a long ways away, so it was hard to get some good pictures of him.
We found a sandy beach. Woohoo!
And to say we are alone is an understatement.
There's Sea Venture. See all the other boats out there with us? No.
Welcome to Alaska, where 2 boats is a crowd. It does do that.
Heading up the waterway in Bullhead Cove at a higher tide. Another beautiful anchorage. It's about 7 a.m. It's a calm morning, and we are going to take off today and head to Ketchikan.
Thank you for watching this episode of Cruising Sea Venture as we begin our exploration of Southeast Alaska.
In the next episode, we cruise to Ketchikan and explore the town.